Rolling. So I mean, first, congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm saying congratulations for because there's been so much in the last week.
Yeah.
Like, how are you feeling?
Totally surreal. I think it was just all kind of came in the 1 week, like the Samas and the album coming out. It's just been a real days have just merged into each other, and
Yeah.
that's been good.
It's surreal. I felt a real sense of bliss.
Yeah.
I felt a real sense of dread on the week coming up to the album coming, like the Wednesday before the album came out. I was just very nervous, and then when the Wednesday hit, I just felt a lot of bliss and a lot of ease. So I was just like, I've just accepted it now.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
It's gonna happen whether I want it to or not.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the Samas one?
Completely shocked. Like I'd convinced myself that there was not a chance, not a hope.
Really?
I didn't want to build myself up and all
Yeah,
that, just
yeah.
because like Gallus, Bossy Love and Crystal were just so strong, and I didn't think about it too much on the way up, but I was just like, everyone deserves, as I said, they're all such amazing artists in their own right, that I just was thinking more about them than us for that.
Yeah.
But when we won, it was amazing. It was fantastic.
It was really weird to hear the name Vegan Leather. We're like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
It
had
was
to
your
make your way through.
faces the whole
Yeah.
time. I was just like, you're so cute. You were not expecting.
Yeah.
What did you do to celebrate?
What did we do? We went out to the vinyl bar after.
Yeah, just next to Metro City Music, and then just had a few drinks and then went up the road.
We were like not very rock and roll. We're
No.
like woo, and then we're like
We're-
back home to
Taxi.
bed. Yeah, totally.
I really think we were just too nervous throughout the day just to.
Yeah.
We're a bit tense throughout the day, and more because the album was out as well, and we were just like, so then it was like when it was time to relax, it was like our bodies are done.
Yeah. So much to think about in one day. Like,
Totally.
did you expect that response to the album coming out as well? Because I feel like I can't open my Twitter without seeing someone tweeting about it. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's really, that was a surprise as well. Really, it's
I think just because we've had the album for months and we're sitting on it and we're like feel like we weren't doing much, and then to have it out there and for people to be like responding to it's just crazy. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
very excited to see who is, because this is the first time we've had songs in the set that they're all available. They're
Yeah.
all out and they're all for people to listen to something. I'm excited to see if there's going to be any change in reaction from the crowd tonight.
Yeah.
Even though it's only been a week, but
Well, I feel like everyone's kind of been looping it for a week, so I think there might be.
it could be.
Have you got a favourite one to play live yet? Have you played one?
Oh, we talk about this after every gig. Always, every question I ask everyone is like, what was your favourite one of that particular one? What's yours?
I guess it just sort of depends on the night and like what the crowds are into, but I don't know.
What have you been loving recently?
The last song on the album, Zeitgeist, is probably one of my favourites to play, just because it's like the last song you're just like go for it and like just like it's amazing.
Yeah. I've really been liking. What's this? I like the hit. I like the hit. I like the way the guitars go. I like the way it feels in my hands. Even though it's so difficult to sing and play that live, it's ridiculous.
It's like a sense of achievement by the end of it. You're like, oh, I did it
Yeah.
again.
But
we did it.
We didn't learn how to play that until like a month after the single had been out.
Yeah, we're initially like we should probably learn how to play that song.
we tried for months and it just was not working.
That's amazing. So, what can we expect from your set tonight? Is it all album tracks? Is there going to be a wee sneaky anything?
Well,
So we're playing the album in full,
Amazing.
and then we're gonna have like a wee secret thing at the end, I think.
yeah.
Great.
It's the last portion is going to be the most exhausting thing in music of all time.
So we're not going to celebrate after we're all going to sleep.
Yeah.
Right, great.
Yeah.
Good to know. What was your writing process with the album? How long was it in the making?
So what do you think was the oldest song? It's like The Knife, isn't it?
Mm.
So that was put together. The basis of that was made in 2012 when I was doing my hires.
Wow.
Gosh. And then when we started to work on it properly in 2014 when Mary joined into an actual song. So the songs that range from that to The Knife has been done for years as well, so that, but
It's funny because it was like 2012 till like a week before we went in the studio, even in the studio we're sometimes kind of
Still
changing lyrics and stuff like
Yeah.
that, so it's been a real sort of like process.
I think our idea as well, because we've always had like songs that we've played throughout the set, but we didn't want the album to be just what everyone knows. So it's half old, like it's 5 old ones and 6 ones where we sat down and like the end of 2017. That's when we started to write like Heavy Handed in the Hit, and make it like a real point of like we need to get new fresh stuff, because fair enough this stuff that exists already in some sort of format. So just to push ourselves a wee bit and not keep it stale.
How did you manage to like last 2 years without just being like, oh, here you go?
I think it's been like personally quite difficult for us, because it feels like we weren't doing anything for a while, and like there was a period of time where we weren't gigging because we were writing and recording, and that was quite hard, because it felt like all these like other bands are out gigging, we're like, oh, we should be doing that too, but like we made an album out of it, so
Yeah, I think because our first gig back was Queen Tut's in March this year, and that felt right in a way, and it was good because the album was finished in January. But I don't know, it just to answer the question, it just took that long to get done, and
to be like, yeah, we're happy with it now.
Yeah.
What do you think has been like your pivotal moment in the last couple of years of being like, oh, we're gonna do this is a thing?
I think, golly.
I mean, there's been loads of like really cool gigs that we've done, and we've been like, that was amazing, and having that real like life moment of like, this is a thing that's happening.
This is what we're doing.
I think when we went into Chem 19 for the first time and just seeing the sort of like lineage of like Scottish bands that have went in before and being like, we are also recording there, was like a really good personal moment for me, I think.
Yeah.
To just be like, this is legit. Like, we're actually recording here.
I think when we got them, for me, it was when we got the masters back of the album, and I was just like, this actually is quite good. or like, I'm happy with it. Like, and it's just like, you know, I could do this.
We did a thing and it works.
Yeah.
About the Radio 1 thing.
Yes.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Through good friends. Good friends, and they liked the songs.
So are we pals with Jack Saunders now?
I mean, we haven't met, but I would say we're good friends.
Yes.
I feel like you are.
We're E-friends.
We're E-friends.
Yeah.
Our friends.
Yeah.
Our one pals.
Yeah. He's been like super supportive and really encouraging for us, and to get that sort of like Radio 1 validation, I think is amazing.
And what I think what's amazing as well is the amount of support he puts into other Glasgow bands, like, you know, your Lucia or Declan Welsh, The Dunce, Ninth Wave, like the amount of support he's flinging behind this whole Glasgow thing at the moment, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's raised a lot of morale up here as well, and it's like, because I mean, we've all known for a good long time that Glasgow's really good for music, and just to see that finally coming through, and especially in kind of like a newish radio show as well that's making it smart, and because Jack Saunders show like had its 1 year anniversary like a couple of months ago, and it was just like, this is cool. It feels really
actually
yeah.
I got in the car, I'm not gonna lie, I got in the car and I was like, I know these voices, and then I was like, oh, this is on Radio 1. What's going on here? And then I might have sat outside my house in the car for like 3 hours until turning this off. How was it like to be in Maida Vale and like actually down there?
Crazy. I didn't realise how big it was. And like just going down, and it's absolutely like a beautiful building. I think it was like an old ice rink or something, and it was just so like ornate, and it was like big bouncers out the front. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And like, yeah, people were just carrying our stuff, and I got the badge. I was just like trying to be cool, but also like freaking out a wee bit. But the studios are just beautiful. They sound amazing. Like they were setting the stuff up, and they're like, this is Jack White's mic stand, and I was like,
no way.
that's cool, sweet, I'll use that. Like, yeah, it was amazing. It was just so surreal.
It's not allowed to be in the same room as them anymore when he visits, because it's red.
He doesn't like red things now, because that was his whole thing. He liked red, and then
there was white stripes, and now it's just Jack White solo, which is blue apparently.
Yeah,
Right.
Aye.
Okay, so what's going to be your diva demand for
I
the night?
know.
You're going to have to come up with a diva demand now.
Have we had any yet?
Don't think so.
No.
Like blue M&Ms or something. We had to pick out just all the blue ones.
Right,
We got coffees delivered earlier.
We did.
That was cool.
Delivered?
That- by Duncan the drummer. So wasn't really
From downstairs.
It counts. Well, we'll run off and get you some blue M&Ms.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you have the best night tonight.
Thank
I'm
you
really
so much.
excited.
Brilliant.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you so much.